Live from Hallandale Beach, it's Holistic Strides. Hey now, everybody. Welcome to Holistic Strides, a Start With Your Feet production. We are coming to you live on tape from my office in sunny Hallandale Beach, Florida. My name is Dr. Richard J. Rimler, otherwise known as Doc Rick, and I am one of a few holistic podiatrists in the country. I am your host for Holistic Strides, a talk show devoted to taking small but powerful steps down a path to a more holistic lifestyle with an emphasis on foot health and the start with your feet approach to wellness. This includes unique advice on supportive shoes, orthotics, exercise via interval training, organic nutrition, vitamins and supplements, and stress management. So, why should you watch or listen to my show? The short answer is to achieve better health through self empowerment with the understanding that it all starts with your feet. The idea is to add one holistic principle regularly to your life and gradually transform yourself to better health. Just take it one step at a time. I can guide you since I have undergone the same transformation. Therefore, I walk the walk. Today, I will be talking about an interesting study that I just read about 5 minutes a day of exercise to reduce your chances of cancer. But before we get to that, I want to talk to you about what I feel is the most important thing you can do for your health besides not smoking cigarettes, which is interval training. So, first of all, pick your sport, whether it be walking, running, biking, jumping jacks, swimming. Try to do this close to home for convenience. Try doing it in the morning since it only takes 10 to 12 minutes of time. That way, you can get it in before work or school. Here is my personal prescription for interval training. Start off with a 20-second fast velocity, followed by a 1 minute slow recovery speed, and do this for 6 intervals. In my case, I go out to the street in front of my house and I sprint for 20 seconds. Then, after the recovery portion of roughly 1 minute, I reverse my direction and sprint for 20 seconds once again for the next interval. After doing 6 intervals at 20 seconds fast speed, I then switch to a 15-second fast velocity, followed by the same 1 minute slow recovery speed for 3 more intervals. Guess what? You are now done. The take home point is that the final 3 intervals must be done at a faster speed to reap the health benefits, which are substantial. Those benefits include strengthening your lungs and heart, aiding in weight loss by inducing a 12-hour fat afterburn, better oxygenation to your cells, and most notably, anti aging. Think of it as your own personal stem cell treatment given to you by yourself. I have been doing this technique personally since I first heard about it when I was age 50, and I think this is one of the main reasons for my continued good health into my 60s. By the way, you can access a free ebook download about interval training, including my prescription, by going to my website, startwithyourfeet.com, and then you'll find it in the blog section. I invite everyone to incorporate interval training into your schedule and kickstart your path to wellness. Now, let's get to our main topic today, which is an interesting study that I read about only needing 5 minutes of exercise to reduce your cancer risk. So, the study was published in the Journal of American Medical Association Oncology, and it found the following key points. Working out intensely for less than 5 minutes a day may help lower your cancer risk. Then it also added in the study that vigorous intermittent lifestyle physical activity for 4 to 5 minutes a day had a 32% lowered risk of developing cancer. Such lifestyle intermittent things included stair climbing, power walking, or carrying heavy grocery bags, chasing after kids or pets in little short spurts. So these are the lifestyle things that you can do that are a lifestyle version of interval training. Now, if you want to take that a step further, which I recommend, the lifestyle stuff is all well and good, but you really want to try to up the ante a bit. So, therefore, I'm going to recommend my prescription for interval training, where you're going to try to go fast, slow in a setting where it's not just a few seconds here and there, where you're going to do it for a 10, 12-minute block and you're going to get more bang for your buck. So, all I want to say is that the higher the speed interval, the more bang for your buck you're going to get. So, if you're first starting out and you're going with a fast walk, slow walk, that's great. But then work your way up to a jog, slow walk, and then ultimately a sprint slow walk. So then you're really going to increase the change in speed, which will give you a much greater bang. And therefore, according to the study, even better cancer reduction. So, some other things that you can do sprinting on the street, you can do bursts of speed on a bicycle, preferably an exercise bicycle, because you don't want to be in the street when you're doing interval training because it can be dangerous if you're putting your head down and going fast and then a car is backing up out of a driveway or a duck comes out of the side of the road or anything, any object. You need to be paying attention. You don't want to get hurt and you don't want to cause any injury to others. So that's why I recommend an exercise bike when you're doing interval training. You can also do this swimming. Now, you can do it actually by swimming strokes. So you can be going from one end of the pool to the other, try to go 20 seconds, then take a break for a minute, reverse directions, go the other way. Or another way to approach it is you can be standing in the shallow water and you can be doing just running in place. That's actually a great way to kill two birds with one stone because you're going to be doing some weight resistance training also while you're doing the interval training because of the resistance of the water when you're picking your legs up in the water. So that's a really good one to do if you have access to a pool. Another thing to do is you can do it on a rowing machine. So you can do fast rowing, slow rowing. And finally, the one that I like to do if it's raining outside and I don't want to go outside on a slippery road, I'm going to do jumping jacks inside. So you can do that anywhere, no matter what the weather, as long as you have a neighbor downstairs. If there's somebody below you that you're not going to wake up if you're doing it early, you can do jumping jacks and you can do your 20 seconds fast and a minute slow recovery and do your workout that way. The bottom line is that you want to have some short spurts of exercise, whether it's in an interval training prescription or in your lifestyle. So, for instance, if you are going shopping, let's go back to the lifestyle part. If you're going shopping, why don't you park a little further away from the door and in the parking lot do a nice power walk to get to the store? And then on your way out, if you can carry your bags and then try to walk as fast as you can on your way back to your car. So that's just a little lifestyle change that, according to this study, is going to decrease your chances of cancer. So in the study, it talks about why this does help. The reason it helps is because these fast spurts of either lifestyle or in a technical form like interval training, it's going to improve your immune function. It's going to improve your metabolism. Short burst exercise helps to jumpstart your metabolism, leading to a 12-hour fat afterburn, which ultimately can help you lose weight. When you are less heavy, you are going to drastically reduce your chances of cancer just by that. But also, the whole technique of improving your immune system also fights your ability to fight off cancer. So our body is constantly making mutations in our DNA, and our immune system surveillance system is able to detect those changes and eradicate the cancer cells right at the beginning and does not let it take hold and start to set up shop somewhere in your body. So you always want an immune system that is boosted. However, you do not want it so boosted that you're having an autoimmune response, which happens in 100 different diseases are related to autoimmune responses, such as fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, hyperthyroidosis, Hashimoto's disease, psoriasis, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, Sjogren's syndrome. All of these are autoimmune diseases, and that's from your body attacking itself. So you do want a heightened immune system, but you don't want it going into overdrive. So to me, the best thing that you can do for yourself is going to be interval training along with some lifestyle changes so that you are constantly improving your immune system along the way, which are then going to be your surveillance system to reduce your chances of cancer. Now, everybody knows that cancer is all over, and I'm sure everybody knows somebody, a friend or a family member that has dealt with cancer recently. So obviously, there are environmental issues that you need to address, but by doing your part on the exercise end, you can really reduce your chances of cancer. So that's why I'm a big proponent of doing your interval training. I like to say 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, either before work or before school. Get it in while things are quiet in the morning before the distractions come in at the end of the day, which makes it easier not to do it. So get that interval training in. All you need to do is wake up 10 to 12 minutes earlier before you would normally wake up. So it's not like I'm asking you to wake up an hour early. You don't. You just have to do it about 10, 12 minutes early. Get it right into your routine. I personally will have my organic coffee and go online and do some news reading while I have my coffee. Then I'll go out and do my sprinting. Then I'll come back. I'll take my shower. I'll make my organic protein smoothie, and then I'm off to work. So I incorporate that into my schedule during the week. On the weekends, I take a break from the interval training. I will do the occasional tennis or a bike ride casually with my wife, but I also will go to the gym twice on the weekends with a day off in between. So you want to get that weight resistance training in there also for overall good health. Now, getting back to cancer, which was the subject of this study, I just want to throw in two pearls that I've picked up along the way that can possibly reduce your chances of cancer. One is taking liposomal vitamin C, which has some anti-cancer benefits as well as antiviral benefits. Liposomal vitamin C is a delivery form of vitamin C. You want to make sure you take a vitamin C that is not ascorbic acid vitamin C. That can cause stomach upset, diarrhea, and kidney stones. The liposomal form mimics IV vitamin C, which gets into the cells. Therefore, you can give a higher dose without the side effects. So that's something you can do for yourself. I recommend liposomal vitamin C as my vitamin C of choice. And that's the one you want to be taking every day because that's going to help reduce your chances of cancer. Another thing that's super important to help fight cancer is broccoli sprouts. So everybody knows the broccoli florets that you get in the store, that you get in the Chinese restaurant, the beef with broccoli, the chicken with broccoli. That has anti-cancer effects. But the broccoli sprout, which is 7-day old broccoli, before it turns into the floret, is going to be 100 times more powerful in its anti-cancer fight. So you're giving yourself 100 times the power against cancer. You're also, with those broccoli sprouts, going to reduce your levels of estrogen, which can also lead to cancer, especially in women. So, what I do is I go to the local farmer's market, I get a container of broccoli sprouts, and I take a pinch and put it into my smoothie every day when I'm having my smoothie. So, to me, the 1 2 punch on diet and supplement anti cancer is going to be liposomal vitamin C and broccoli sprouts. The broccoli sprouts was I heard about that when I did a day over at Hippocrates Institute in West Palm Beach, and they talked about broccoli sprouts being the secret secret remedy to prevent cancer. So those are some things to keep in mind. So in summary, to reduce cancer, look all over at what you are doing, what you are putting on your skin. So use things that don't have chemicals for your face, for your body care products, your shampoo, your body wash. You want to make sure you're eating clean. So look at all labels. Make sure you don't eat foods with chemicals. That's going to be processed foods. You want to eat real food. You want to take a couple of supplements that are anti-cancer, such as the liposomal vitamin C. You want to be incorporating broccoli sprouts into your diet. If not that, then just regular broccoli, which still has anti-cancer benefits, just not as strong as the broccoli sprouts. And then the lifestyle changes that was recommended in the study, such as a quick burst chasing your pet, a quick burst chasing your child, carrying some grocery bags, doing some stair climbing instead of taking the elevator, doing a little bit of power walking when you're inside the house or outside the house, just a quick little burst of fast walking. All of these things can help reduce your chances of cancer. Well, it looks like we are out of here for today. I hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new. I want to thank all of my Striders for your support. I hope that you guys can incorporate today's topic into your lifestyle gradually over the next month to then make it a habit. Email me if you have any particular topics you would like me to talk about on future shows at docrick@startwithyourfeet.com. Until next time, start thinking outside the box in your approach to overall health by looking to your feet as a starting point. Walk strong and live long, my friends. See you next time on Holistic Strides.